Hi, it's Roger again with S&G, and I just wanted to introduce a couple new products that some of you may have already seen. So it's the luxury vinyl plank and luxury vinyl tile items from Shaw Industries and IVC US. And that US part is important because IVC is based out of Europe, actually Belgium, and they do have a counterpart here that makes the sheet vinyl, which is their, it's still IVC, but it's the US version. And this particular item, the LVP, was designed here in the US, which when we get to that, you'll understand why, because the visuals are so striking. So I was going to talk about LVP and LVT, luxury vinyl tile, today, and I was trying to think how I'm going to compare this to laminate. And really, I'd like to kind of go over the differences of LVP and LVT versus laminate. So first of all, of course, laminate is a wood core, and it's made with melamine and aluminum oxide. LVP and LVT is not. It's actually more like sheet vinyl. It's made in roll form and then cut and mounted on vinyl, and usually virgin vinyl, with fiberglass layers in between to help with the stability. Many years ago in our industry, when luxury vinyl plank and tile first came out, it was like sheet vinyl. It was cut in squares or in planks, and some of you may have remembered it was self-sticking, and it was a very low-end, inexpensive product. And there was a lot of failures, installation failures with the item, because it used to expand and contract a lot. The adhesive that it was mounted with was very, very poor quality, and it was kind of a do-it-yourself low-end product. Well, we're here in 2013 now, and times have changed. Just like with laminate, it was a big evolution of the realism of the product and the installation process. The same is true of LVP and LVT. It's newer, the colors are better, the installation's better, the manufacturing and the overall dimensional stability of the product is much, much better. So I don't worry about the old products. If any of you remember the old stuff, you can just erase it out of your mind, because these products now are new and dynamic. So the first thing I'd like to say difference is, of course, vinyl versus the wood core on laminates. Both of them, though, however, the similarity is that they are floating floors. You do need to use a quarter round. You do need to leave some space around the outside of the product, and they do have special moldings so the product can shift or grow, expansion and contraction, as we say in the business here. What's nice about LVP and LVT versus laminate is we don't have to worry about moisture. These products, of course, don't react to any type of water that would be coming through the subfloor, or actually anything from topical moisture. So more durable in that regard, especially for kitchens, that we haven't really had a problem with, but more importantly, maybe bathrooms might be a better installation method than a laminate type of floor. They are click products, but they're also glue down products. So they're different than laminate. Laminate, of course, we can only float. It needs to be clicked together. LVP, there's options. The floors can be clicked or they can be glued. And some of you might say, well, why, if you can click it, why would I want to glue the product? Well, some of the LVP products have a very, very high wear layer, and so they're almost like a commercially rated sheet vinyl. And those, when they go into heavy traffic or commercial areas, a few reasons why you might want to glue an LVP would be because if they have carts or any type of rollers, over time, with the flex in the LVP, the joint integrity could wear, especially if you were in, let's say, a hospital or something that has continuous carts or rolling beds. There's a lot of examples of it, maybe in the restaurant business, where you have the waiter come out, a fancy restaurant who's rolling things that are heavy. That's one particular circumstance where doing a commercial glue down application would be better. And it's not a pressure sensitive application either. It's actually a full glue down. So we'd use the Taylor 2091 adhesive with the IVC products. With the Shaw items, a little bit different. Their items that I'm going to introduce today are all click. So there's three. There's Aviator, and there's Chatham, and there's Northampton. And there's three different weights. Not really weights, but kind of different qualities, if you will. They're all 6-inch boards by 48 inches, and this is Aviator. And this item has a 15-year warranty with a 5-year commercial. Northampton and Chatham are the same as far as 6" by 48 inches, and they're also the same as far as warranty. They're going to give you a 25-year wear residential and a 7-year commercial. And you can see some of the looks here. The Chatham has a little bit different gloss level to my eye, so it's got a little bit different and a little bit different ticking structure. It's not quite as smooth, so a little bit of difference there. But in essence, very, very close. All click products. Shop also has the LVP moldings available for this item. So very similar, because they're made very similar to the Shaw product, would be the IVC product. And I'll grab this now. They have two weights of product. They essentially have Visions and Horizons. Now Visions is the lighter weight product, and Horizons is the heavier product. Visions is if we're talking about mills like sheet vinyl, some of you may remember when we used to sell in mills, this is a 12 mil product. Northampton and Chatham are also 12 mil products, so pretty equal here with the Shaw. Of course, only 6 mils on the little Aviator product, so kind of a lightweight, kind of a starter entry item. But Visions also comes in tiles, so they have planks and they have tiles, and they have some items in Visions that are, well, they're click or glue, so you can do them either way. I potentially think we're probably going to do most of our installations as a click installation, but we do have the option to glue it down with the Taylor 2091 adhesive. These items are about 8 inches by 52 inches, so kind of a little bit bigger than the Shaw LVTs. The Shaws were 6 by 48, a little bit more realism. And I touched on earlier when we first opened this sequence about the visuals. So you can see how nice looking these are. They've really catered, a European company has catered to the US market. So a lot of diversity here and kind of really fitting the needs, I think, for the US market. So I wanted to talk about the upgrade a little bit to Visions, and that's called Horizon. Now Horizon, we're talking about mils again. As you know, the other products, the max we've talked about so far is 12 mils. This item's 22 mils. So some of you may remember that's a very heavy wear layer. In fact, this product has an extremely aggressive warranty. This product actually can be 30-year residential and 10-year commercial, and the Visions was 15-year residential, 5-year commercial. So a lot heavier product. This is all click, and this also comes in a tile format. In your display, they're marked individually. This particular one is the Horizon, and this is click only, because all Horizons are click only. But you'll see that they're not the square tiles or the rectangular tiles. So again, a little bit of US fashion here coming forward. And as far as maintenance, you're just going to need to use a light, something like you would do on vinyl. You could use a little bit of ammonia and water, or we could use a cleaning product from any of the manufacturers. Would not hurt this finish at all. So I hope that gives you a little bit of background of LVP and LVT, and look forward to selling it and seeing you in the stores.